Hello again, and this is Kyrix welcoming you back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald the 6th run. When last we left off, I was about to start the Rustboro Gym. Just a quick check to make sure that Poseidon's up front, and we will talk to this guy just for the heck of it. Not that I ever listened to him. But hey, it's a Let's Play, I may as well show it off. Yeah, I love that he omits the fighting type moves that they can't stand. Okay, that's enough of that. There we go. I'm getting some weird input lag here. Sorry about the throat. Yeah, I'm a little over-leveled for this, probably. I blame Eris. I keep wanting to call her Kira for some reason, but I blame her for that. Part of the reason this is so laggy is probably due to me processing the videos for YouTube right now. I'm putting the ones I recorded already up onto YouTube on a private setting so that I can re-download them as MP4s, because they're smaller that way. I don't know why they're smaller that way, but they are. Here's a nice double battle that I was tricked into, but I don't care, because this is easy. Because here's the thing about Geodudes. Their special defense is garbage. No, not tackle. Water gun. And you're gonna confuse the other one. Yeah, if they're even vaguely weak against it and it's a special attack, it's gonna destroy them. Like, Poseidon's level 14, they're level 8. I'm willing to bet if I were to water gun these things and they were level 20, I'd probably still kill them. You know, that's just how horrible they are. Double team. I don't think I'll be using it, but it's nice to have the option. I've never understood the point to having two identical Pokemon on the same team. Like, why would you have two Geodudes? You know? Yeah, she needs a little bit of power increase. She's gonna keep up with him. And that guy's out of it now. Now I just gotta take out the hiker. This'll be easy. Oh, yeah. Well, one more level to go. I've never liked Bide, so I will not get it. To me, Bide is a stupid move. I don't like any move that requires me to hurt myself to hurt you. So Bide, Belly Drum, etc. I'm not a fan of Counter and Mirror Coat. So it's just... yeah, it just is, you know? Yeah, thank you, give me your money. Now get out of my way. I have to beat up your boss. What a simple gym this was. No? Yeah, this'll do. Here's how I battle. I hit you with Water Gun until your Pokemon stop moving. And the Pokemon I use knows Water Gun. That's all you're gonna know about my Pokemon. I could have a frickin' Mewtwo in the other Pokeball and you'll never know. Now, as much as I don't like double battles, I wish every time you battled a trainer you had the option to make it a double battle instead of just when there's two trainers. Because there are some Pokemon that are just worthless outside of double battles, like Plusle and Minun. Or Minun, or Minun. I call it Minun. But that's a Pokemon that really doesn't function properly without the other one. If you have the other one, then they're amazing. So I'm told. I never really used them because I don't double battle that much. But, and that's what I needed. But it's just... I just wish you had the option. Because when Double Battle first came out, of course, I wanted to try it. And I'm thinking, oh, I want a Double Battle. Why can't I Double Battle? Because the game doesn't want you to. Speaking of which, that is such a stupid Pokemon. I do not like Nosepass. I believe it's a stupid Pokemon. And I believe that because it is. It's a Pokemon with a freaking nose. Oh, I can't run away. What am I, Shinji? I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away because the big-nosed Pokemon said so. Yeah, eat your freaking berry. Does he still have a berry? No, I don't think I gave him a new one after he ate the last one. Really? Really, woman? That's enough of that. It eats a potion, it eats a berry, you give it 2 potions. I hate you. I hope when I leave this gym collapses on your head and buries you under your frickin' Nosepass. About frickin' time. You made this battle take far longer than it should have. Yeah, here's the first thing you should learn, woman. Roxanne. Don't waste potions on a battle you can't possibly win. If there was a chance for you to win that battle if you just lived a little longer, that's one thing. But I had you cold, and you knew it, you saw that. Even if you killed him, I had a whole other Pokemon that was coming out full freaking health. There we go. Now, let's get that ground type, shall we? I think he learns Mud Shot as soon as he evolves. At least if he evolves at this level. Yep, he is. I'll keep both the ground moves for now, though I'm probably only going to use the Mud Shot. I'll keep Mud Slap until I have something better. Yay, the stone badge. Permanent attack power. Now I can use Cut, and I believe this is Rock Tomb, which I don't think either of them can use. And even if they can, I'm saving it for Pokemon who will appear later in my group. Yes, I think I'll do exactly that. And we'll talk to you again. Yeah, if this were red, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green, etc., your rival's name would be on there before you get there. Okay, now I gotta help this schmuck out. Dude, get yourself a freaking Pokemon! Seriously! If you had a Pokemon, you wouldn't need me. Yeah, I think I'm spot on my original assertion that I'll have Pokemon number 3 by video 4. Because it looks like this little side task is going to take up most of this video. And show off my new thing. All I can say is I'm glad he's facing them and not away from them for whatever reason, given what height that thing was at. Yeah, I'll swap over to Eris. Because she needs the XP, even though this is gonna hurt. Compound Eyes, I believe, keeps me from ever having my accuracy reduced. So if I were to mud slap this thing, it wouldn't do anything to it. Incidentally, Eris's trace ability is going to be very useful when I catch Pokemon, because it will help me find the Pokemon with the traits I'm looking for. Because, obviously, some Pokemon have different traits. Like, Eris could, instead of having this, could have had Synchronize, where if you poison her, she poisons you right back. God, that's not the button I wanted. This is the button. Give me just a moment here. Oh good, it's done. Alright, once I finish with this video, I will go and set about downloading the previous one, so it can actually go on YouTube. That's the way that's the way my videos work. Fraps makes retardedly large videos. Then I put them into a file to trim them down from like 30 gigabytes down to like 5. Then I put them on YouTube to trim them down. Well, no, it's more like 20 gigabytes to 500 megabytes, and then I put them on YouTube to trim them down even further to like 81 megabytes, you know? Incidentally, if this were a 6 run, I probably would catch the Whismur. Just because I like X-Cloud. It just... Oh, that's useful. I forgot about that. Ironically, by tracing its ability, I rendered myself completely impervious to its attacks. Sometimes that happens, you know? Like, say, maybe I'll be fighting a Vulpix that knows Flash Fire. Trace it, it hits me with Ember, and it heals me. You know? Well, this is a mismatch. And a bit of a preview, because, as I recall, Gym Leader number 2 in Pokemon Emerald uses Fighting-type Pokemon. Which means it's going to be Eris's time to shine, and hopefully she'll be a Curlia by then, because that really should have taken him out in the first hit. But I imagine she will be. Yeah, you do that, kid. While I'm here, I suppose I should talk about other projects, because I honestly don't remember if I did in the previous 2 videos. I've got a lot in the pipeline right now. Like, now that I have my capture card, a friend of mine and I are going to be doing a co-op of LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. And we're going to be doing 100% on it. Also, once I manage to secure enough controllers for it, I'm going to be doing a 4-person half-blind run of Tales of Symphonia. I say half-blind because 2 of us are going to have played the game before, and the other 2 will not. So they're going to be going to this completely blind. Well, one of them knows a little bit, but like, he just watched the OAV, and as he discovered the first time we tried to play, the OAV doesn't cover anything. He kept skipping dialogue going, yeah, I know about this, it's all from the OAV. And then we got to the first part where they mentioned the designs. He's like, who are the designs? I'm like, yeah, that wasn't in the OAV, was it? He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, the designs are kind of the whole point of the whole game. His reaction was, oh, well, I guess I shouldn't have skipped that. So what did they say? I'm like, hey, you're the one who skipped it. I ain't telling you. So he'll get another chance to redeem himself and actually watch them this time around. If Symphonia works out, if we can keep a schedule between us pretty well, then in addition to that, I will also do X-Men Legends 1, and if we have fun with that, I'll do the sequel, both on GameCube, because I managed to completely forget I even had those. And I'm pretty sure one of these berries cures paralysis. You're in shock? I gotta heal a frickin' status ailment. Bag. Oh, don't need it. Have this. That's another thing. I really need to hit the item shop. Double battle! What he's referencing is the fact that right now the tunnel is blocked off by a rock slide. And I will need an HM. I'll need an HM called Rock Smash to get through. This is interesting. For the record, I could also kill Geodude with my, I'm sorry, I could feint it with my Mud Shot, but I'm not gonna because, number one, he's double weak against water and only single weak against ground. And number two, his defense is high, meaning he might survive the first hit. And that's not what I want to happen. I just healed her. That's it. I'm puking mud all over you. Yeah, it doesn't need to be though. That's the beauty of it. Did not want him to level up just yet. No tag. And they sought to finish him off. Bye-bye, Lotad. You will not be missed. And I know I can grow berries. It's just more trouble than I want to go through. I mean, mostly the reason you want to grow berries in the first place has to do with, making Pokeblocks for contests, and I'm probably not going to ever do contests. No, not check! Or excuse it. Then, because apparently she can't go 5 minutes without getting paralyzed, give her one. And while I'm in the folder... There we go. That'll do until I get their special items. Every Pokemon type has a special item they can do, or they can hold to make them hit harder. I think it's something like Twisted Spoon and Mystic Water or something like that. Tackle me if you must, it will avail you not. Is it bad that I'm actually hoping I run into Zubats just so I have a type advantage over them? Of course, the main reason in most Pokemon games that you're never looking forward to seeing Zubats is because you usually don't have something that does psychic damage until then. Unless, of course, you went through the trouble of raising a Butterfree, and most people won't. I was about to say, God, I can't believe I'm running out of PowerPoints so fast. But then again, I just realized I'm used to having more Pokemon. So the two that I have are pulling quad duty over here, because I'm used to having like 4 or 5 by this point. Don't you teach me, Cut? Oh, no.
It's interesting that he mentions that they're startled by loud noises, because soundproof makes them immune to sounds, meaning all the Whismers are effectively deaf. Ah, this guy. He's somewhat important. And this, I believe, is... No, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was... There's a TM that teaches you a thing that lets you crack open rocks and trees to make a secret base. It's kind of stupid. I see why they did it. It's for connectivity. For example, if I was playing with a friend and we connected, I could go to their secret base and battle whatever Pokemon they had the last time we exchanged data. You know? It's a nice training regimen, so to speak. How are you still... No! There's no bar. Really? I guess I really shouldn't be rooting for her to beat up disabled Pokemon anyway. It is a little mean. Another Whismer. Whismers are kind of cute. Like I said, I just like X-Cloud because you rarely ever see them because who trains Whismers, you know? And they hit pretty hard, so there's that as well. As I recall, you've got a Poochyena. Yeah, I love how people playing pirate characters always just throw around the word keel haul. I don't think they know what it means, and if they did, they might not use it as much, because keel hauling is brutal. As I understand it, when you're being keel hauled, they tie ropes around your hands and legs, toss you overboard, and drag you under the ship, scraping against the barnacles until you die. And if you don't know what that implies, barnacles are razor sharp. I had a friend step on 2 of them when we were kids on the beach. He just found a pair of them. He didn't find them, he found them when he stepped on them. But he just stepped on 2 of them, and his foot was covered in blood, and he had to get stitches. You know? So to have an entire bottom of the boatload of those scraped across your back, chest, arms, legs... dying isn't necessarily a good thing, but there are horrible ways to die, and that's definitely one of them. I doubt that's on anyone's bucket list. Hey, I want to be keel-hauled! Wingull. Wingull is a Pokemon I don't think I'd ever find myself using, just because it's absolutely obliterated by electric types, you know? That's the only way to describe it. If you hit a Wingull with any kind of electrical attack that does anything remotely resembling damage, it will die. Because it's got water, and it's got flight, and you're using electric type. It's taking like 6 times damage or something like that. No. Times 2, times 4, no. It's taking a lot more... No, I think it is, because I think it's 1.5 for same type. So yeah, it is taking 6 times damage. What's this? Don't one of you teach me cut? Could have sworn one of you guys teaches me cut. Oh, no, wait. I remember. I get it when I return these goods. So, let's return the goods, shall we? Halo.
I suppose Tailow's not bad if you need a flying type. I never much cared for them myself. Flying types, not Tailow's. I just don't like birds much. I'm not a bird person. When I was a kid, I used to be terrified of birds. I don't know why. Not things like seagulls, I mean stuff like parrots and cockatiels. Everyone else would hold them and I wouldn't go anywhere near them because they were creepy. You know what? I can run, so I'm going to. I'm so used to grinding through these Pokemon games, I forget there's an option to run. And I'm gonna use it. Because I don't feel like swapping out and getting him even more XP than he already has. And she only has one more use of Confusion, and it won't work on him anyway. Another Great Ball. That'll become rather useful to me later, I'm sure. I don't know if you ever do find out what's in that stupid parcel. Mr. Stone. I've got a badge named after you. I love the fact that he feels the need to tell me he's a great president, as if I actually cared. Generally, if you have to explain, hey, I'm a great president, you're probably not a great president. Since that particular measure of greatness is entirely based on what your employees think of you. As opposed to, say, being a great football player, where you have stats to back it up. And downstairs we go. And he's going to make a nuisance of himself and call me as soon as I step outside the building. Like so. Wait, what? Ah, yes, the match call. This is so that I can... Oh, no, I call him, that's right. This is so that I can get a hold of trainers I've already battled and rebattle them, you know? Because let's face facts, trainer battles are infinitely superior to wild Pokemon battles in terms of XP. I don't know if it's because their Pokemon tend to be higher level, or if there's some kind of X factor involved in fighting a trained Pokemon, but it's true. Oh, May. Hi there. Don't we battle now? Sure, let's battle. Where do I learn Cut? Oh, if only I had an electric type so I could give you a valid demonstration of what I was talking about earlier. Oh, I hate that attack. I hate Supersonic, I hate Confusion Ray. I hate the Confusion status ailment, period. It annoys me. I'll keep Eris out for a minute. Because let's face it, bad things would happen if I sent him out there. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten the first attack off there anyway. Or the second, it seems. That's fine, big boy. I've got a trick of my own. It's a cheap trick, but I'm gonna use it. Or not. Well, there's my first Pokemon faint. If this were that more difficult run I mentioned, then she would be gone forever. But she's not, so she'll be back, don't worry. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Again, I'm used to having more Pokemon than this. Ironically, having my third Pokemon wouldn't have helped much either, because he's weak against this too. Actually, neutralizing his speed is actually a big deal right now, because if I can do that, I can beat him. Anyway, I'm either at or near the 30-minute mark. So I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then end this video. And I will off-screen getting cut if it's available. I think I know where it is if it exists. I'm gonna off-screen that. I'm going to off-screen going through the woods because I gotta go back to that beach. And let's face it, you've seen me battle enough random Pokemon for one video. And I'll grab some items because I need some items. You know, items are good. Especially since, like I keep saying, I'm not used to only having 2 Pokemon at this point in the game. I'm used to having, like, 5. No, I don't want to... just go away. Alright, and, this has been Pokemon, etc., 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 and I will see you later.